Well, hello there. Welcome everybody to episode 4 of Commander. I'm Astacon. I'll be dragging the players through the shenanigans I have in store for them, and the players no doubt will be dragging me through the shenanigans they've got planned for me in return. We'll do some brief intros, and then we'll get into story. Brother Sabathius.
Hey, my name's Brother Sabathius. You might remember me from shows such as, hey, we're engaged with 5, we're in Deep Doo-Doo in Elite Dangerous, and you've got to be kidding me how many gunpowder barrels in Sea of Thieves. So I've been playing Jackson West tonight, who is our ex-Federal Navy cyborg, bubbling his way through civilian life.
Spot on, thank you very much. Dr. K. Ross.
Good evening, hello, welcome. Yes, as Astagon says, I'm Dr. K. Ross, found on Twitch with /Dr. K. Ross, and I'm a variety streamer, technically. Had a little week off, though, but I do some paintings, I do some retro games and whatnot. But here, tonight, I'm going to be playing Dr. Saskia Tarun for you, the ex-doctor who's trying to take up a new life, flying around the stars. And not being too hoity-toity of an imperial.
Spot on, thank you very much. Psyche.
Hello, my name is Psyche. I am also a variety streamer. I stream spacey, sandboxy, story-type games and things, and I do that over at twitch.tv/Psyche. And I am playing Mara Murphy, a racer pilot who finds herself amongst people with much more interesting jobs than hers, but she's trying her best and also trying not to get into too much trouble at the same time. But only a little bit of trouble. Sometimes. As a treat.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Psyche. Taco Trash Can.
Hello, I'm Taco Trash Can. I'm also a variety streamer. So much variety you can have between all of us. Anyways, I've had maybe a little bit too much caffeine. And but if you enjoy this type of chaotic energy, you can come on and join me over at Taco Trash Can. Yeah, just type it in the search bar. I'll be there. And I'll be playing Ellie Bacon for you today, and we'll figure out why I'm dressed like this.
Spot on. Thank you very much, Taco Trash Can. I'm Astacon. I'll be your games master and guide. But first, we have this week's Galnet from Evelyn Bray. We'll do that.
22nd of September, 3303. Aegis to widen remit. A spokesperson for Aegis has confirmed that the organization is to widen its remit beyond research. The development is understood to be a response to the recent Thargoid attack against the Federal ships in the Pleiades sector, India Romeo-Whiskey Delta 1-55 system. It is understood that the organization's budget has been drastically increased, with contributions from the Alliance, Imperial, and federal government grants. A spokesperson for Aegis has confirmed that the organization is to widen its remit beyond research. The development is understood to be a response to the recent Thargoid attack against federal ships in the Pleiades sector, India Romeo-Whiskey Delta 1-55 system. It is understood that the organization's budget has been dramatically increased with its contributions from the Alliance, Imperial, and federal government grants. Engineers appeal to the galactic community for Thargoid materials. Following news that the Thargoids have attacked a federal convoy in the Pleiades sector, India Romeo-Whiskey Delta 1-55 system, Aegis has recruited 2 of the galaxy's foremost independent engineers to immediately begin developing new defensive and offensive technologies. Liz Ryder, a specialist in explosive weaponry, and Professor Ishmael Palin, a leading authority on xenobiology, have both been recruited to the initiative. Aegis has placed an open order for a range of Thargoid materials for use in the program, delivered to starports in the engineers' home systems of Eurybia and Maya. Federation addresses Thargoid rumors. Following news that a federal convoy was destroyed by Thargoid vessels in the Pleiades sector, India Romeo-Whiskey Delta 1-55 system, Federal Navy spokesperson Lieutenant Jara Kale addressed rumors that the Thargoids may have attacked in self-defense, stating that the attack was initiated by the Thargoid vessels. A spokesperson for Aegis, which has been coordinating research into the Thargoids, confirmed the veracity of Lieutenant Kale's statement. Evelyn Bray, Galnet Broadcasting.
There we go. Okay. Now, we left the group last time gaining entry to the Sol system, the heart of the Federation, and ending up on Mars High, orbiting the the federal capital. And they are currently on the somewhat cold trail of a Imperial commander that they've been tasked with tracking down and recovering some bits from. And the flight logs have led them here so far. Currently, they've managed to escape the attentions of a couple of very unpleasant federal investigative sorts, and a couple of pirates that decided to try their luck. So, we will begin at Mars High, a very, very posh starport in the Sol system, and I think after docking, after sorting out lodgings, here's a good question for everybody. Where would you have gone for lodgings? Cheap, expensive, somewhere in between?
I would have gone cheap and then immediately headed out.
Okay.
Yeah, fairly cheap probably.
Somewhere in between for myself.
Saskia living at large in Sol. Cheap. All right. I'll say 5 credits for you, Saskia. 1 credit each for everyone else. So, now Mars High itself is a very, very posh station, right in the heart of the Federation, and probably for all of you, this starport has the most diverse amount of I'd say facilities available, a diverse amount of people visiting. The traffic as you enter is tremendous. You have to wait outside the station for several minutes before getting a landing slot. But once in, you have the run of the station, as it were. There's very, very little in the way of restricted areas on Mars High. Beyond areas of the station that are core for its running, such as power and maintenance areas, flight control, that kind of thing. So, as a reminder for everyone in chat, and those watching, the group are currently on the tail, very cold tail, of a Commander Leonard Armiger, who hasn't been seen for a few years, and they are doing so as the test, as it were, for their Pilots Federation licenses. Particularly because the Pilots Federation are a group of independent pilots. They have this federation amongst themselves as a means to pool their resources to better keep track of each other, to get services and so forth that a independent starship pilot would need. The Pilots Federation also run Gelnet. They also do the vast majority of the criminal bounty systems. So if you were unlucky enough to get a bounty, it would be the Pilots Federation who would be administering it. That kind of thing. And to get a license for the Pilots Federation is a bit of an undertaking. Normally you have to really sweet talk someone. There are only maybe 3.5 million Pilots Federation licenses out of a population in 3303 of maybe 3 trillion humans, spread across about 20,000 star systems. Now, Mars High. What do? I'm passing it over to everyone.
My word, Jackson, how on earth are we supposed to find where we're going here? There's nothing but adverts.
Yeah, kind of commercial, wouldn't you say? It's not to my taste. We've never had anything like this in the military. But yeah, we just have to look carefully for the signs.
Say,
At least
where were
secretly-
the...
Sorry. Well, Ailey secretly went off to a salon, so I shall do this.
All right. Ellie, you actually give me. This won't count as a tick, but give me everyone a perception just to see if you notice Ellie slink off. Yeah. This won't count as a tick. This is just fluff. Yeah. Ooh, Ellie, roll me a stealth check.
Oh,
real quick. I think the skill's called stealth. Let me double check that real fast. Ooh. I'm gonna say only Saskia manages to notice Ellie slink off, head into one of the many salons that line the concourses here.
So I know we're meeting up with Mara soon, but I didn't know Ellie had some prior business here. Seems to have gone off somewhere over there.
I never noticed she'd gone. Well, that was very quiet of her.
I'll send her a few emojis on the communicator a little later on. I'm sure everything's just fine.
Yeah.
Yes, but I need to understand these emoji things. We never used this in the military. You see, I still don't know what the rabbit means.
Well, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, I can't say.
Ah. I fear I will always live in ignorance here.
You'll get to it. You'll get to it.
Mara,
Well,
you
it's
can
okay.
interrupt at any time.
Really bright here.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I'm
There's
not a
palm trees, though.
fan.
It's a
The
bright white
power-
interior with holograms, blaring adverts. As far as the eye can see, or at least as far as the end wall of the concourse you're in, it's big and spacious and pristine. It's very, very clean for a federal starport.
I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like I'm lowering the property value just by walking through this.
Same.
Then walk proudly. Walk proudly.
Okay, I can do that. Wonder if there's any grease on my boots.
There is a very, very eclectic mix of people here, and you can obviously spot Imperial tourists. You can spot all manner of skin tones, all manner of heights, all manner of builds, all manner of different clothing styles. There's a lot of different people here. In terms of standing out too much, you'd probably blend in surprisingly well in such a in such a posh looking port, because the crowd you're in is equally as so different and varied as all of you.
So, I guess we should make the most of it whilst we're here. Who knows when we might be allowed back in?
Not anytime
Barbecue.
soon if I've got anything to do with it.
Between you and me, and I try never to come here. Most of the stations on the tier are a bit of a shithole, to be quite honest.
Oh, okay then. I mean, they did say barbecue was good.
Yes.
Does seem like a good time to get some because I'm probably never going to be back.
I just hope the queue for it isn't as bad as the queue for parking.
Oh God.
Crikey.
Well, everybody wants to come here because it's the nicest looking place, and so I wanted to make a good impression. So, hell, this is the best place to come.
With the look at it, I'm surprised they didn't have a photo on the way in to buy your portrait once you've landed. It's just,
Oh,
Look at
that's around the corner.
good lord.
Yeah, as you walk forwards, you can see what Jackson is highlighting. There is, in fact, a photo booth with a camera set up, and there's a photographer taking picture of some tourists. Behind them sits a very, very realistic 3-dimensional looking hologram of a few different Earth scenes. A couple of Mars as well, if you recognise the terrain of Mars, Jackson.
Yeah, that's it over there. Shame those holograms aren't what Earth really looks like anymore.
I wouldn't know. I haven't been.
No plans
I
to do
visited
so
once. I
either.
don't recommend it.
This feels like
Wow.
as good a place as any to blend in, though. Hopefully, we don't get followed again. I feel like I really shouldn't have to say again, but you know.
It would be nice, and I would hate for there to have to be an unfortunate accident.
Unfortunate accident.
Mm.
Oh, I can promise you it'd be 100% intentional.
Well, unfortunate for them.
Perhaps.
Okay.
I dare say,
carry on, you first.
I dare say the security here is going to be a little more substantial than where we were at Hutton. So I dare say they're going to have backup.
Yep. They, on the subject of security, you can see a couple of federal security personnel moseying their way through the crowd. They seem to be heading in the group's general direction.
Do they look like Johnson and Johnson?
No. No, they're completely different. Let me give you a brief rundown of these two. They are they're both female. Wow, they're both actually really tall.
Right.
One tan skinned, one bronze. Give me I'll have a social roll from it. Let's have a look real quick. I'll have a social roll from everyone as soon as I can. Yes, insight, please.
Insight. We took this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, okay. Right, grand. Yeah, they don't seem to be making a point of heading towards you in particular. I think you all get the impression that what they're doing is reasonably routine, and you've just had the misfortune of being singled out for this particular whatever it is they're planning to do.
I'm already wary anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see
Jackson,
them heading
you'd
this
probably
way?
you'd probably be more familiar with, federal security and stuff. So even though you've rolled a 6, you've still got a pretty good insight. Yeah, this is just routine nonsense they're doing. It's unlikely to be anything too much to worry about.
Don't worry about these two. Don't make eye contact. We'll be fine. Just look as if we know where we're going.
That said, I'm going to put one arm behind Jackson, one arm behind Mara. Let's start heading off in the direction away from them, shall we? Let's go get some barbecue. Big smiley
I'd
barbecue.
love
Yes,
barbecue.
happy.
That
Yes,
sounds like an
let's go.
amazing idea.
Very
gonna
hungry.
Send a message to Ellie with the phone. Eye emoji, police emoji, eye emoji, exclamation point.
Funny.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they do manage to catch up with you. Hold on there, please, everyone. We'd just like to conduct a scan, routine, nothing to worry about. Any reply? What are you guys doing?
You're right
I'm
ahead.
making myself small.
Do you
Saskia?
know where the best barbecue is?
Outstanding. Yeah, we'll get the scan done first, and then we can point you to somewhere, get some good lunch. Don't bother with this place here; it's awful. And they scan you time with the personnel scanner that they're equipped with. Neither of them are holding their weapons. You can see that they're armed with non-lethal as well as lethal weaponry. They're not too geared up, sort of stab vest and taser, pepper spray, helmet. Nothing too onerous occurring. And, alright, I'm going to have another roll from everyone, including Ellie. Even though she's not in this scene currently, I'll have a streetwise roll.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, Ellie.
So there's a little bleep that comes up when Saskia is scanned. Ma'am, you aware you've got a bounty for 3 credits?
I wasn't. Does it say what I did?
No. It ain't one of ours, so we don't care about it, but how the hell did you manage a 3 credit bounty?
Does it say when it's from?
Yeah. This is, I didn't prepare this part.
I'm staring at Saskia now, really wide-eyed. Like, what did you do?
Yeah, no, I'll just say it is some obscure low population system not too far away from where Saskia's from.
Well, my friends, I know you're just doing your job here. I do believe that comes from when I was fighting in the pirate wars. Did you hear about those? There might have been a few altercations there, and I'm sure it was just an oversight.
Oh,
Mostly the right
well,
people got
look,
decked. Mostly.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We don't care about it. It ain't one of ours. But you might want to go to Interstellar Factors and clear that up. It's no. I mean, 3 credits. I've never seen a bounty that low before. And she looks at her equally tall and broad partner, and they just shrug as well.
It was a seedy bar. It was a mistake. No one was permanently
you
injured.
don't
It's
have-
fine.
I-
It's fine.
Ma'am, I don't care. It ain't one of ours, that's all that matters. Barbecue. That's
Oh,
what you're
yes.
really after. Really good barbecue place. 2 rows down. You're gonna have to go over two sectors, but 2 rows down, cross the sector, turn right for about 400 meters in the main concourse, and there should be a little sign of like you know what a burger is if you had a burger before.
We have those back home.
Okay. Yeah, a little burger sign and one of those real old school neon screen things there.
Okay.
Well, thank you most kindly, and thanks for letting us know. That's very kind of you.
You're most welcome. That's what we're here for. Keep the peace and help out as best we can. Have a pleasant day, all of you. Been a pleasure, and stay out of trouble. And they
Thank you.
smile at you courteously and carry on. And they seem to spot a couple of very obvious federal business people that take their fancy, you know, across the concourse, wearing some grey business suits or something, that they head off to next.
Saskia, you have a bounty?
News to me.
3
Good lord.
credits?
It's from like a year or 2 ago.
Did you hit someone with a chair?
Well, it was a stool. Same difference. And it was necessary.
I believe you.
Totally.
Still, I would not have thought they would have reported that. And I certainly would have thought they would have told me about it when it went in, but you know. Well, that's interesting.
Weird.
Well, nothing surprises me in a world where speeding is a is a crime punishable by death.
It's not really fortunate when you're a racer.
No, that's a bit of a downside, I would
Yeah.
say.
You race in the wrong place and the ship goes boom. It's not very convenient.
No, the
Ellie.
trip back can be long.
I think your salon appointment has probably been finished.
Hi guys. Did the police stuff go good?
Again?
It's all routine. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. Well, that's good.
You
That's
can
good.
you can see them patting these business people down after scanning them.
At least Saskia has a bounty.
Saskia has a bounty.
It's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, it makes it sound like I'm a criminal.
I mean, by that definition, you are.
3
I hate to
whole
be
credits.
Oh, that's a little baby bounty. Oh, Saskia's growing up. She's becoming an outlaw.
Oh gosh. I mean, I'll try my very hardest not to get into any more bar fights today. I mean,
Who knows?
Well, if we do have
Oh.
you back, don't you worry.
oh, that's
I know how to wield a stool also.
Anyway,
Well,
should we go
speaking
and
of-
get some barbecue and
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Though I'm not quite sure I fancy walking, 400, 600 meters to find them. There's plenty around here. What do you reckon?
Oh, we can take transit, I think. The station just around the
I
corner.
mean, yeah, I'm just.
Ellie,
Yeah.
where were you?
I was at the salon.
Oh,
I think I might have made a mistake.
what happened?
Well, see, I always wanted to color my hair, but my dad, being military type and such, was like, it's so professional. And it's like, Dad, I explained the history of hair to you, and he was still like, no, not under. I mean, it's like the only thing my dad has been strict about, right? Like the only thing. And after yesterday, I finally did it. And I
Uh-oh.
guess. Give me
What
a
happened?
moment.
I love it.
it looks
Lordy
good.
Mealy.
It does.
It looks good.
That is
Oh,
a
Be a
beautiful
racer
colour.
pilot. We love bright colors.
Oh,
What color is that?
it's
Come on,
blue.
Jackson. It's cool.
It's
Oh,
real
it is.
cool.
It is. Don't get me wrong. It is. That's just quite a surprise.
Yeah.
I mean-
Anyways, I had to feel in control of something, after those Fed guys. So, hair. Oh, I can't do that. I'll just carry my goggles. It's fine.
So why,
And
why pick
it's-
blue?
It's something
Why
I don't
not
have
a
to worry
lovely-
about.
No. That can be fixed, Jackson. That can be fixed in a few ways.
Hmm.
And then you can get yours coloured lovely Saskia red. What do you think?
Wow, that's very tempting. How much money would it cost?
Oh gosh.
I, th-
Well,
I think
I don't tend to
think-
do the cosmetic works myself, but it shouldn't be too.
Well,
I think Ellie's cost her probably maybe half a credit.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
That's less than Saskia's bounty.
It is
never
less
gonna
than
let this go,
Saskia's
are you?
bounty.
No, I'm really not. I think it's so cool that you have a bounty.
I mean, that does officially make you the most badass one of us all.
It's true. I might have to go and hit somebody with a chair next time.
I mean, I won't because my daddy wouldn't like to hear that I have a bounty, but I would want to.
I would dare say the result of hitting someone with a stool in a place such as this might be a little more steep than somewhere in the Imperial border worlds.
well, judging by how those two are getting on over there,
Yeah, you can see one of these business types has been cuffed. The other one is protesting quietly, although gesticulating very wildly. And the two broad and tall ladies are looking down their noses at them both. So I'd imagine these are sort of slightly overweight middle-aged men who are obviously hopelessly outclassed by these two. Particularly in like bench pressing or any kind of physical activity, that's for sure.
Mara, gotta remind me we need to come back to the system and flirt with those two ladies.
Yes, absolutely. Do you think if I asked nicely, one of them would lift me above her head and carry me around?
I want to be carried too. We both can ask nicely.
Yeah, let's come back later.
Okay.
Barbecue first, and then it's not as easy for them. Let's make it as hard as we
Okay,
can.
that's
all
a
the barbecue
challenge.
first,
A
and then a
challenge.
lift.
Okay.
What were we here for in the first place? I figure
I forget.
Mommy,
Some guy.
mother. Some dude, I don't know. I can't remember anything. Those those beautiful ladies over there. Where were we going? What was I doing?
barbecue.
Something
Right
about
now?
barbecue. Oh wait, and some guy that we were supposed to look for.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that can wait.
We're supposed to be getting our Federation pilot licenses.
Yeah, something like
That
that.
too.
Yeah. Something like that. It's fine.
right. Food. I'm starving now. Let's go get this sorted.
I mean, me too. And then he follows after Saskia after one last glance.
Beautiful. I love it. Outstanding. Transit costs are cheap enough that I'm not going to bother asking you to deduct it from your credit balances. The transit here is, although like just about everything in the Federation it costs to use, it's alarmingly affordable. Automated buses that run along the highways that sit between the landing pads in the docking bay, and before long, I'd imagine it's literally like 90 seconds just stood in this bus watching the ships rumble past. Plenty of beluga liners and orcas, and then you can see this chonky Type 10. There's basically an office block with engines. Very, very, very slowly going through the docking port, and you beat that Type 10. In terms of it's still going through the docking port when you alight and into the correct sector.
It's doing the best it can. How dare you?
I feel like
Size
that's
of this
just a little
place.
too slow, though. The size of this place, what now?
We're gonna have to get a map. I mean, we're gonna need to download a map, for any of our business. This place is huge.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm real bad at directions, so I'm surprised I found y'all, to be honest.
Well, we have a terminal right here. Let me grab your floor plans.
Yeah, that's the floor plans are publicly available, but they cost you a few microcredits. Don't worry about that. Again, the Federation, if they'll charge for it, they'll charge for it. And you have a map now of each sector of the station, and part of the. I'm gonna check quick. But yeah, the place that was recommended to you. You have to zoom in a few times to be able to find the barbecue place that the two security personnel recommended. But yeah, easily found. It's not down some, seedy back alley or anything. Not that there's really any seedy back alleys here, it seems. So yeah, you can head there, easy peasy. Ah, yes, there we are.
If we head there and they arrest those officers very quickly, I mean, the officers arrest the men very quickly. No, never mind. We won't see them. We won't. They're selling their shit. It's fine. I'll stop thinking about them. Did anybody get their names?
Right. No, didn't get the
Okay,
names, but
nobody
you're
got
right.
their
If we do
names.
see
Okay.
them again, this is way away from where they were patrolling, so it'd be very, very odd if we did see them.
If we see them, I'm concerned. I'm already
That's true.
concerned. Is it really routine to do that?
Oh yes.
Right.
Yeah,
What they
that's
do.
that's why they patrol the docking areas. It's amazing how many people how many criminals you pick up just by accident walking through those places.
You can see another couple of other security personnel, like a ways down the promenade, doing the same thing to some random Imperial-looking folks. Scanning them with the personnel scanner.
They did that, Allie.
Okay. I want to be scanned. Maybe there's a
No.
secret bounty on me.
Well, that's true. There could be.
Have you ever
Hey,
had an
I remember
altercation
being
involving a stool?
on security duty and
Nah.
with one of them we pulled someone over for speeding and ended up busting in for onion head smuggling. You can never tell.
Can't
I'm gonna
even
go over
just
and ask to
smuggle.
be scanned. I'm gonna go over and ask to be scanned. I'll be right back. Ellie goes over and asks to be scanned.
That's not usually that's.
That's
God, she's gonna.
yes, that's
She
not.
has a bigger bounty.
No, nobody asks. to be scanned.
What if she has a federal bounty? See?
That's
That would
kind of
be
going
awkward.
to raise suspicions in the first place, that. Oh.
I mean, Ellie's gone. She's never been scanned.
So,
She's feeling
Ellie.
adventurous. Yeah.
yeah, I bet she is. I will have, please. Are you interrupting them, or are you waiting until they're finished?
I'll wait until they're finished.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you the hint and say that's a really good idea.
Oh,
Okay, so, these two, they are, where are they? Couple of men. Oh, a couple of mid-30s men. They... one's about 5'10", 175 centimeters. One's about 6'2", 185 centimeters. Both of them looking fit and ready to bust criminals. Wearing the same sort of uniform. It's black. They're wearing a stab vest. They have a helmet on. You can see taser, some pepper spray. They've got a pistol secured on their persons as well. And once they're done with the Imperial citizens, they go on their merry way. What do you say to them?
Pardon me, sirs. Excuse me, sirs. Hi, my name's Ellie Bacon. How y'all doing?
Hello there, Miss Bacon. Do you have a problem?
No. Well, okay, so there's two things. One, there were some large bronze ladies. I just wanted to grab one of their names, just in case I'm back in this sector again. And then also, I've never been scammed before. Can you scam me?
They look at each other very bemused.
I've just never been scammed before. This is my first time here.
It's usually a lot of people's first time here. That's why we scan them. Well, all right. And they begin to scan you. So, Ellie, I will have, please, from you a diplomacy check. Pretty good. Now we can't, continue to scan. We can't just give out other officers' personal information, but, if it's who I think it is, if you see them when they're not on duty, just go up to them and talk to them.
Okay, all right. Sweet. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, alright. Miss Bacon, it's coming back to... Oh, you're completely clean. Congratulations.
Yay! Okay, well, you all have just a fantastic day.
Yeah, they turn the scanner around to show you the readout. Comes
Oh,
up with
wow.
comes up with your pilot's license and all those details.
Oh, look at that. That's handy. All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's why we do it. Well, you have a pleasant day, Miss Bacon, and stay out of trouble.
you too. See you later. And then I run back over to my friends. And I'm just like, I'm clean. I don't have any bounties on me.
Well, thank God for that.
Have you all gone inside the barbecue area place?
I'm standing
bar thing?
outside watching this whole thing
Yeah.
unfold.
Okay.
it's like,
Just from a distance. Like,
Shall we
Yeah.
go in? Should we go inside now?
Yeah,
it's-
that'd be a good
it's-
idea.
Let's
It's
see.
pretty quiet inside. The moment you walk through the double doors, a barrage of sweet, spicy, meaty aroma hits you. It is intense.
Oh, they weren't kidding. This is the place.
This is
So
intense.
What? It's almost burning my nose. That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
This is the place. Come on, yeah, we can find a table.
Yeah, there's tables available. Easy enough to grab a seat and sit down. So, other than barbecue, what are you doing here?
So, once we're getting our food and we're here, we should really chat about how we're going to go about our tracking down of this Type 6. Now, where's best to do our usual thing and check the logs?
Well,
Imagine
flight
control's
control.
going to be busy.
Yeah, flight control is going to be. I don't know. It shouldn't be too secure. I reckon we can still ask there. May not. It may actually be more welcoming than normal.
You
But we
think?
can try.
Maybe. Yeah. We can give it a try. Now, how tight are the police officers with the flight control?
They may be more suspicious because it's a more sensitive area. So, but hey, ex-Navy man might not arouse so much suspicions.
Okay.
That sounds
Well,
fair.
I can maybe talk to some engineers. Maybe that might be good.
Yeah, they get to meet and maintain all the ships. If they've spotted it.
Yeah. Okay, and then the Type 6 clarification for Taco and maybe the audience. That was the one that he switched, or was that the one that had the Felicity engines?
No, so the you've identified Leonard Armiger into two ships so far. The first is an Imperial Courier, which is a fast, reasonably small for a starship vessel. It's built to move quickly and look pretty. It's also remarkably effective and surprisingly tough to kill. The Type 6, though, is a much better vessel for cargo hauling. It's cheap for a starship of its capaciousness as well, which is probably why Leonard was using it. They are extremely utilitarian. They're basically like a box, literally a box with a window at the front. It's a very, very big window. It's like 3 stories tall. But that's where the pilot sits, and it's got big engines at the back and a big door. It's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yes.
In the logs, y'all, did we find anything that was unique about this Type 6 that would point it out?
I think
You
we
have
just
its
find its
registration.
number.
Yeah, you have its registration number. Alpha Romeo 1523.
Thank you.
I
Thank you, y'all.
won't. I wouldn't imagine that he would have put any engineering on that. Nothing fancy. I wouldn't. The Type 6.
Yeah.
Cargo hauler.
Like
I
he
mean-
might have, but
All ships need loving, That's my
yeah. But I don't imagine he would. I get the impression from the way he kitted out his courier and the fact that it's a nice ship. And I just don't see him putting any engineering on his thrusters or anything for a Type 6. It doesn't feel like there'd be any point. It feels like that's a workhorse. Out of character question. We know
Yep.
that his courier went to Hutton,
Yes.
And
at
then
least
he's-
once.
at
It
least
made
once.
a return. Yeah.
and then he was using a Type 6 for the
Yep.
the Mug expedition, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he went to Hutton once
At
in
least
his
once
courier.
career.
And dropped off some cargo. The next time he came there was in a Type 6. And the flight logs all point to Sol as his intermediate
Right.
jumping destination from Hutton.
So from what we know, I think we need to find out if he went on from Sol anywhere other than Alpha Centauri with that Type 6.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
we probably our best bet is just to go to flight control, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we need to find out if he docked here at all, if it was somewhere else in Sol. So we'd need them to communicate cross system.
That's a good point. We
The
don't know
flight control
exactly
would be
where
the
he
best
came
start.
to, just that he came to Sol,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Maybe
But
here,
this
may not
place
be.
is. This place isn't crap though, so he could stop here. Maybe he ate barbecue right here in this same booth.
Never
Right
know.
where we're sitting.
Might as well
There's-
ask if it's
there's
the best place in the
lots of different
station.
stops.
If it's the best place and everyone keeps telling us to come here, that's not a bad idea.
Hmm.
Do they got pictures of black people who visit and eat a lot?
Oh, they have for sure got a challenge board. You know, if you eat like a pound of beef or something, you get your photo taken and it goes up on like this sort of holographic wall of fame or some such.
Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, absolutely.
In space, get inside with perception.
Depends on what you're looking for, really. This is an investigative role of sorts, I'd imagine. You could say computer, you could search, you could, I'd say insight, perhaps. And I'm gonna, maybe perception. Up to you.
I'm gonna insight.
All right. Alas, nothing in the Wall of Heroes. You see some really surprising people here. Like there's this really skinny little lady, who's grinning on like you see like 2 plates in front of her, and she's got a thumbs up. Like all-time hero of what's this? Reese's Barbecue. Yes. This is
Ooh, wait a
Reese's
second.
Barbecue.
Side quest. Do I see the police officers?
No.
Beans. Well, nobody I want us to look at is up here.
Alas, not. But yeah, there's some interesting looking people here. You get a selection of names. There's like Atama Jopu and Herbert Humphrey Leichman and Sakinda Ladhar and all sorts.
Hey Jackson, if we ever have to go on the lam, you could be Herbert Humphrey Leichman. That's my best impression of that accent.
No, I don't think I could have a pass for that.
You could get a big old mustache, one of them old one-eye glasses. Is Michael? You can get Michael.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it would suit me.
Whiz bang.
I still don't think it's me
Whiz-
though.
I mean, I don't think it's you either, but like when you're on the lam, you gotta do things that ain't like you, you know?
I got a point.
True.
Okay, my next question for everybody. How spicy is everyone having their barbecue? And if they're having the vegetarian or the meat option?
Ooh,
I'm
Jeffrey?
going meat medium spice.
Okay.
Same.
Meat
Yep.
hot.
Ooh.
Ellie?
Man, I don't know if I'm a mild girl or a spicy girl. I guess I'll go high. I just don't know.
I'm gonna be
I've
honest.
never had spicy.
I hear Saskia say she's taking the hot, and I switch mine to the hot. Because I'm like challenging now.
Fair enough.
Get the water ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can take it.
Jackson's
Okay,
staying
so-
with medium.
Yes. This will be 1 credit each. Because, you know, this is expensive cow meat that they've got here. They also have chicken, like actual evolved dinosaur you can eat as well if you fancy chicken. Same cost, but yeah, for those of you who have taken hot, I will have, please.
Oh no.
I will have, what's the best one here?
Survival.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think probably survival is
Oh, no.
probably. It's actually, I'll give you athletics or survival. I'll give you the choice. This counts for your roll. Jackson, same for you, but
Ooh.
but your
Oh, no.
DC is going to be a lot less.
Okay.
Oh dear.
They're both the same thing.
Take your pick.
Athletics, go on then.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool.
Nailed
Jackson.
it.
Yeah. You can tell, Jackson, that this is merely maybe half the dose of the hot. It still ignites your sinuses a touch, and yeah, it's tingly. But man, is it good! It is so tasty. The whichever meat you've had is cooked to perfection, and it is easily amongst the top 3 meals you have ever eaten.
Oh,
Straight up.
man. Those
Saskia,
guys were not
Ellie.
kidding. This is so good.
Mara. Yeah. It's delicious, but my god, it is very, very painful. Your faces are going numb with the heat.
Waiter, I made a mistake. I'm not a spicy girl. Please take it back in my mouth. Please just give me the most mild option you have. Oh Lord, why have I done this to myself?
I think
they-
I'm gonna die.
They administer some it's a sort of like milkshake stuff. It comes on the house for emergencies such as this. And the waiter and the kitchen staff that you can see are giggling. You know, they're doing their best to restrain themselves, but yeah. It's really good. But goodness, does it hurt? Your eyes are running, your nose is running. You cannot feel anything around here on your faces. It is perfectly numb.
Okay, please
It
give
hurts.
me take this away. I'm sure it's good to somebody. Here you go. I'll wait. I'll even pay. Here's an extra credit. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I wanted.
I think my mouth is numb now. I could probably keep eating it. I think the
Are you
damage
going
is
to
done.
keep eating it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfectly numb. You can just chobble your way through it just fine.
I feel nothing anymore.
But yeah,
picking at it
after
every so often.
after maybe 15 minutes, once the extreme spice has subsided, yeah, that you can taste again. It was really good. It was really good.
They weren't lying though. This place is nice. Ellie, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just can't. I'm just excited for my mom because if that was the high and the meal was that good, I'm excited for my mild option. It's gonna be good. I'm getting a little hot though too. I got this hoodie to hide my hair.
options, your options come along, Ellie. It is in front of you, ready to eat by this time, I think.
It is
Oh, yeah.
delicious, and I love it. And I will learn my lesson, and I just will never have a spicy foray ever again.
Yeah, I will.
Hey.
All right, I'm making
Yeah,
a
the
note of this
waiter
place.
leans in
Yes, be back here.
You guys are real brave. I appreciate that. A lot of people steer away from that, but you all go in straight in, ballsy, maximum heat. Yeah, I like that. Are you
we
Pilots
do.
Federation, perchance? I've only ever seen commanders come in and just immediately order the hottest thing we got on the menu.
I mean, maybe one day we'll be part of, like, we're doing our test. I know, we're doing our test. Yeah.
Ah, well, best of luck. Yeah,
So
you
to
Thank
certainly
you
be-
so
got,
much.
certainly
be
got
clear
the
on this-
balls for it. That's for sure.
The hot food is not part of the test, but it was good.
Oh yeah.
I
no,
mean, yeah,
no.
if the hot food was a part of the test, I would have failed.
If the balls to eat the hot food was part of the test, you would have all passed. No, that was real ballsy of you. I appreciate that. Your milkshakes are, they're on the house. You don't worry about those. Not that they're too expensive anyway, but you all looked like you were in a bit of trouble.
Really appreciate it.
I
You're most
really,
welcome.
my entire body was sweating, and that milkshake meant so much to me during that time.
I've only ever myself. I've worked here for 5 years. I've only ever had it twice.
5
Does
years,
your
you
butt
say?
sweat
Good.
too?
It's real
5
good.
years, indeed.
But boy,
So that is.
it's,
Oh, yeah, 5
it's a
years.
tough one.
Hey, do any beautiful bronze people come in here? Tall ladies.
Yeah.
Can't
why?
let this go. I just fancy them. I just wanted to know, like,
What? Both of them? Are you talking about the security ladies?
yeah. I mean, I would never presume. I just want
You're
to talk
talking
to
about
maybe.
the security ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand what you mean for sure. Yeah, they come in here sometimes. Best of luck with
What are
that.
their names?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you though. You
No
need to
one
find
will
that
tell
out
me
yourself.
their names. Ah,
Oh, bless
you
you.
guys are always so. Anyways,
You're
hey,
gonna
I got
have to
another.
find that out. Hey, I'm helping you out here. It doesn't. If you already know their names from me, it makes you look like a stalker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I am getting kind of stalkery. I need to stop. That's not
Yeah,
good. That's not a
you
good
need to-
look.
you
Ellie,
need
what
to-
are you doing?
Ellie,
You need to chill out.
I
What?
think maybe Saskia was gonna ask about the other reason that him working here for 5 years might be important.
Why is
Not the
me
ladies.
working here for 5 years?
That's
Um,
right. That's probably what
Yeah.
Saskia meant. That's probably what you meant too. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Look
very
at me.
confused.
I got
Like-
egg on my face.
Not to
man.
worry, Ellie.
Are they
We
always
will find
like
them
this?
again.
He looks to Jackson. Are they always like this?
I've been as long as I've known them, which is like
Well, an entertaining trio you've got yourself entangled with. So yeah, you need something from me then, ladies?
Yeah. So you can't really help us with those two
No,
hunks of police officers, but maybe there is someone you can help us with. We are trying to
I'm
track
not telling you
down-
their name either. If that's what you mean.
We
Well-
already know this person's name.
We know this name. We know their
All right.
face. What we do need to know is, did you ever see them coming through this way? We're trying to track where they ended up. It's been quite a
Okay.
long while. So here, do you have the picture on your pad there, Jackson, of Leonard?
yeah.
Leonard Armiger. And do you recognize this fellow? I mean, this being the best barbecue place in the station, and we know he used to come to Sol. Do you know if you've ever seen this fellow?
Give me, please, I'm gonna say diplomacy check. You can have help from anyone else. Where's my dice gone? Oh, okay. I need a new dice. I don't know where my dice has gone. I'm going green this time.
Probably not me, since I have had
Mara, Ellie.
realizations of stalkerness.
Neither of you help me with this. I'm not very good at the nice diplomacy. Ellie,
I really
Mara,
think
Jackson.
Jackson should be the one to help.
Jackson, back me up on this. Come on, please.
Sure.
You're a Fed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, whichever of you two wants to roll, that's fine. And have the help from the other person. So +2 plus
Okay.
your relationship.
So, I'm really bad at this sort of thing, Jackson. Do you want to take it from here? I'll give you a hand. I'll fill in the deeds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me have a word here.
Okay.
Yeah, it would help us out a lot, good sir, if you could if you provide us with this. Apparently, this person has something that is sought after.
Oh, all right. How sought after is sought after. So yeah, give me your test, please.
Okay, so
Yep.
so this one plus
+2 plus whatever your relationship with Saskia is.
right.
Yeah.
So that. So it'll be 13 14.
Hey, yeah, I recognize this man. Oh, I can't remember his name, but he came in here a couple of times. Real interesting guy, real nice. He had those really cool, eye implants. Apparently he was an Imperial, but, a commander. He didn't seem to be wanting to get too involved in, Imperial politicking or anything like that. No offense to you, madam. I find a lot of Imperials tend to be very politically minded, if you know what I mean. He didn't want any of that, you know?
So what
Interesting.
was he interested in? Was he asking around?
Yeah. The first time he came in here, he needed a new ship because he was doing something, or a couple of systems over, or some such. He needed more cargo hauling. And the second time he came here was like, I think a week later, and he was just interested in the barbecue then. And the third time he came in here, oh man, that must have been a month after that. Yeah, he was looking for some info on some Imperial movements and some cargo hauling opportunities there. That's nothing too out of the ordinary for what a commander's after, but he was very precise. Akanar, Cubio, and Qsang.
If that's typically where he ended up. That's somewhere to start looking.
Well, why are you after the guy? What's he hauling? Should I
we don't
be
know.
swapping career?
We don't know. They haven't told us.
Oh. Well, all right. Now that's secretive, eh?
Yes, indeed. There's a nice prize for it, but yes, we don't actually know what he has to give us.
Well, fair enough. So you guys wanting dessert?
Yeah.
We got a large array of cakes and pastries, and we got some ice cream somewhere as well. Have you ever had ice cream before?
Never, and I need to.
Yes.
Nope,
Now.
they never had that during the military.
Well, all right, but word of warning, do not eat it too quick. It will hurt if you do. Because it's real cold, it freezes like the back of your throat, and it gives you a real bad headache. Don't do that.
Okay.
Because I seen how ballsy you were with your hot barbecue. I ain't gonna have that on my conscience as well.
Hey, question. Do you also have any, like, coffee, chocolate cakes, too, we all can share?
Oh yeah, for sure. How much you needing? And he takes your sort of combined order. Whoever wants ice cream can have ice cream. Pennies, we don't have to worry about that. The coffee chocolate cake, if you're getting it for everyone, that'll be half a credit. And he dutifully brings that to you.
So what do we do next?
Well, it looks like we might be heading to the Empire.
Do you think
this
it's
is
worth?
Sorry.
Well,
Is it worth
we should...
talking to the flight control anyway to find out which direction he went first?
Yeah,
I
because
think
there was
so.
like 3 different planets. We'll plan it was Cubio and a few others.
There's 3 different star systems, one of them being the capital of the Empire. That's a very large
Yeah.
area to search. We need to narrow that down.
Interesting.
How easy would it be to get information in the Empire? This is something I've not experienced. I've visited the Empire, but
Access to information depends on just who and how many your friends are. And once
Well,
I
how
have
many
some-
friends you got?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm from the border worlds. I'm not from the capital. We will need sponsorship, I dare say, to get legitimate information through the
Sponsorship.
official routes.
Sponsorship.
You mean we gotta talk somebody in a band like these people cool?
We'll need to speak to someone a little above my lowly station.
Your station's not lowly. You got a bounty on your head. You're a very good doctor. You will like rearrange that other thing to go back and plan what was it? Living La Vida Loca to those feds? What did we do again? I forget what we did.
Oh, yes. Hopefully we don't get another bounty for that.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be pretty cool, though.
Possibly inconvenient.
Right.
But yeah, you ain't lowly.
Well, that
Your
is
ice
very
cream
kind
and
of you to say.
cake arrives. How quickly is everyone eating it? Are you taking the waiter's advice, or are you
Oh,
going
yes.
to give yourselves brain
Yes,
freezes?
Terrified after the hot curry,
Yeah.
being ever so careful with it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the sweet version of good in terms of how amazing this stuff tastes. This is real sugar, real milk, and wow. It comes in a couple of different flavors. There's vanilla, there's snowberry, there's chocolate, there's coffee. This is just the ice cream. There's like green tea, which is surprisingly good. It's a bit of a weird one. That tastes kind of funny, but is still pretty nice. And then a few other like fruits and some more exotic flavors. And the coffee cake comes by as well. Coffee and chocolate, and that's available for anyone to help themselves to. They give you a
Get
little,
used to this.
like a little commemorative sort of metal box thing that you can put your leftovers in to take as kind of like a doggy box, I guess. It's sort of brushed aluminium. That comes with the order because you've like spent the minimum amount to have it or whatever. It's like a souvenir thing.
Very touristy here.
Yes.
This is nice. I can put my tools in this. I like it. You guys mind if I just keep this?
Go right
What's
ahead.
for?
Yeah, it's got the cake in it at the moment, but yeah.
I'll wash it out. You can't just put. You can't touch your engine with tools that have cake on it. Engine don't want cake.
It's the best Federation hospitality. You don't want to see the worst.
Cake engines? Cake engines are the best of Federation hospitality?
This place.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my hair did and I'm off the rails. I just need to center myself. Maybe I just need to sniff some engines real quick. Let's go back to our ships and everybody just sniff
Well,
their,
I
sniff
figured
their engines.
coming here
Moment.
being
Oh, shit.
I figured coming here being as it is would be kind of less of a culture shock for Saskia. Because this place is relatively civilized compared to some places in the Federation.
Certainly the quality of things here is fantastic, but the oversight from all the security, the constant scanning and the adverts, really, and that music, did they have to pick that particular kind of music to pipe through?
Oh yes, it's a very over the top, this kind of place.
That's a tourist
Suppose they
station
like
after
to
all.
appeal to tourists.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here.
So, will you all be checking in with flight control and the engineering section as well?
I think
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
avoid going to either
Okay.
because I'm now paranoid and I don't want to go to flight control because I feel too exposed.
Okay. All right, Saskia.
I think that Saskia will want to do flight control, but is concerned about Mara. I don't want any of us to go off alone, especially with what happened last time.
I can trail behind Ellie because I don't want to go. I don't want to go to flight control. I don't trust. No offense, Jackson, but I don't trust the feds.
I wouldn't trust the feds either.
Fair. So I will, Ellie, if you don't mind, I will come with you to talk to the engineers, but I will probably not. I'll let you do most of the talking.
All
We tend
right,
to
I
find
got it.
people like me a little bit reckless with our ship.
Are you still
Which is
bashful
true.
after that flirting with that lady?
It didn't go very well, Ellie.
Didn't.
None of them have gone very well so far.
I mean, it hasn't. We're zero. We're batting zero as a team, to be honest. But you know what? It'll be fine eventually. Okay, so we're gonna go to the injury room. I gotta center myself. I've been in a real goofy mood, not making much sense. So I'm gonna just stand there for a second in silence with my eyes closed, just sniffing the oils.
You want to swing by the ship first and just inhale some fumes that are probably not dangerous.
It'll be in roughly the same, place. Because your ship is in a hangar, and there will be many engineering and cargo handling sections in and around each hangar. That's a thing you can absolutely do.
Yeah, I just gotta, I just ain't making much sense today, so yeah.
Let's go breathe some engine fumes.
Yeah, let's just go breathe in. Well, not the fumes, but like, it's not gonna be on, it's just gonna smell like, the not running engine. It just centers me.
Jackson and Saskia, you're heading to flight control.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do the both of you first. I'm not gonna spend too long going through these. Flight control, as you suspected, is heavily locked down. You are stopped by security before you have a chance to get anywhere near. Right, let's swap the music up. Anywhere near the flight control proper, and you are asked about your business, and why, I presume, looking for a particular couple of starships, and they start saying, "Where's your appointment?" How are you going to overcome that one?
No, we don't have an appointment today per se, but don't you keep a couple of slots open for short-term or emergency things anyway?
Ma'am, this don't sound like an emergency to me. This chap is fairly short, and quite sort of lithe. This one looks like he would be able to run across walls almost in terms of agility. If you had a first impression about their capabilities and why someone so tiny and small is insecurity, all things. But they're fairly impassive. They're not giving you grief so much as impeding you currently.
Well, we were
Jackson.
Yeah, we were hoping that because our specific inquiry will only take 2 or 3 minutes, someone may be able to fit us in.
Well, what's your inquiry?
Well, we're looking for a particular starship. Let's see whether it visited the station and where it may have gone immediately after that.
Oh, you're after a record check.
Yes,
Oh.
just that.
Take a seat. We'll see
Okay,
if
so-
we got a slot available. As Patton starts tapping. Keeping a
Very
wary
kind of
eye on you. Oh, you're most welcome. All right. I will have, please, a... depending on how you want to do this, intimidate, diplomacy, charm, or bluff.
Say, Jackson, this is a Federation place, right?
Yes.
I've heard that to get anything done, the credits have to flow. How do we go
Well-
about that? What's the process to bribe this?
It's best kind of done in person, and no one needs to see it being done. Even the person you're giving the credits to. Be very, very careful not to so that no one sees you do it.
Okay. So an electronic transfer on the pad that they can see.
Yes, that would not be the way to go. Cash is king with this one.
Ah, right. Do you have any
Leaves,
cash?
leaves no trace.
All right, give me 1d10 each of you, please.
Yay.
Yeah. Jackson, you do in fact have cash. Probably, I'd imagine, maybe 4 or 5 credits worth of federal currency kicking about in your clothing. To have to pay for parking charges, for fines, small change, for all manner of shenanigans.
Right.
You slide in those 5 credits, and I'll slide a 10 electronically into your account.
Okay. Let's see if it's necessary. So, because otherwise I'll try diplomacy.
Okay.
Yeah, rather than intimidating.
Okay, got you. Yeah, so you're going to attempt legitimate convincing before having a go at bribing the man.
Yes, and then
Okay.
maybe give him a few credits for a meal at the barbecue place.
You buy him a barbecue voucher.
Yes.
You totally could do that with interfacing into the computer systems. You know, just like get a voucher at Reese's barbecue. Okay, yeah, let's get that diplomacy roll then. You will have Saskia's help. You will get no bonus for your rank because it's cancelling out your malice for your disturbing nature, quote unquote.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So just there's +1 onto this.
+2 for Saskia's help.
Oh, +2. So 6.
Oh, 7 for the relationship as well. Don't
Oh,
forget
7. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Well, we got a slot available in about 14 hours if you're willing to come back then.
Well, if it's something that could be accomplished quickly, it would be most appreciated if we could bring that forward a little bit, if you know what I mean. I have a recommendation for you. If you like a good barbecue, that Reese's down in the sector over.
All
Tell
right.
them Jackson sent you. And there's some over 4 credits.
Ooh. Okay. Now this I will have charm or intimidate.
Intimidate's
Again with
much better.
Saskia's help.
So can I interrupt and use an insight to determine if this person we're talking to might be the kind of person interested in Saskia?
Okay.
See if he might be receptive to a charm offensive.
Yeah. Go on then. Very difficult to read.
So,
Maybe not.
Could I add in? Yes, I've been there before. I can totally vouch for it. Can have a meal with you and show you some of the bits on the item on the menu if you'd like.
Ooh. Okay.
Avoid some of the riskier choices that way.
Right, I like this. I'll have the combined roll based on charm or intimidate, but we're going to be doing both at once, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So Jackson, your intimidate plus 2 plus 1. Ooh.
14.
So, well, yes. If you put it like that, see what I can do. You can. He types out on his pad a string of numbers. You copy that down and give me a call.
07.
Very much. Ping me those details. I'll see what I can find for you.
Okay. Right, I got this for you. Pings across from his pad.
Yeah. And that's where we'll swap over to Ellie and Mara. Ellie and Mara,
Hello.
you've gone to engineering or cargo handling.
I mean, well, first we gotta go to our ship.
Oh yeah, you've done that for sure.
Okay,
You would be on your way from ship huffing, as it were.
I just want to make it clear that Ellie just stands in the middle of the engine room with her arms out, kind of like a penguin. Breathes in deeply and out. You know,
The
it's
Zen
kind of like,
place.
yeah, it's a Zen place. Hey, I'm recentered, and we're going engineering.
Okay.
Go.
So yeah, there's plenty of engineering workshops around and about. The engineering here isn't anywhere near the same caliber as the independent engineers that you'll find, such as Felicity Farseer. But if you need chip tweaking or adjusting, or some new modules, place to come. Now. Yeah, let's do that. The engineering bay itself is quite quiet. To be expected, somewhat. Most of the ships that are coming here are already outfit for whatever job they're doing. Are you going to the closest one to your vessel? Which is Saskia's vessel in this case.
What you think, Mara? Should we go to that one, or like maybe go a little farther away?
I'm going to suggest we go a little further afield. I mean, anyone who is determined enough could probably tell, but I don't really want to tie our questions back to the ship, just in case.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I know that you were being a little that you feel a little uptight. That's why I got my hair did. But yeah, no, that makes it.
That was
makes sense.
smart.
I mean,
Okay.
you gotta feel in control of something, right?
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so probably like a sector over or two.
Yeah.
You go to engineering there and poke your heads in. There's a couple of folks in that workshop. They seem to be working on a very, very, very big thruster assembly at the moment. Not too many other people kicking around, and the reception desk itself is empty at the moment. This is like a big sort of warehouse hangar thing where they would store modules, work on them, and so forth. But yeah.
Well, hi y'all. How you doing?
Oh, good lord. There's no one at the desk.
Yeah, and ain't nobody over
it's,
there. It's okay.
This chap gets startled back into reality. You know, they were 100% sort of daydreaming, autopilot on the job, doing some cold welding what looks like cold welding to you, something like that. So yeah, this tall, slender young man, fair-haired, grey eyes, fair-skinned, grey eyes, black hair, stands up and sort of wipes his brow, and takes his gloves off. Well, howdy, ladies. How can I help?
Hey, so I was just wondering, looking for a bit of information on like a Type 6 that came by here a bit ago. It's a big old cargo ship. Wanted to know what it was carrying and if y'all did any service on it.
Oh, well, depends who's asking and what ship you're asking about. We can't just hand out any information, you know?
I mean, that's true. Well, my name is Ellie. It's nice to meet y'all. What is your name?
Hello there, Ellie. I'm Hector Gascoigne. A pleasure.
Gascoigne.
Yeah.
Do you know a Michael Gascoigne? I believe I went to school with the Michael Gascoigne.
I do know a Michael Gascoigne. He's
I
like
went
a
to school
cousin
with
once
him.
removed.
Yeah, over in the LHS area.
Well, which LHS? Which system are you from again, please, Ellie?
1545 B8, I believe.
Well,
1547 B8.
1547. Well, it ain't from 1547, but I do know a Michael Gascoigne. He's one of my cousins once removed.
This is such a small galaxy, world, universe. That's crazy. I barely hear the name Gascoigne. Anyways, so it is a big old Type 6 came here through here about 3 years ago after the
3
mug
years
stuff
ago.
from Hutton Orbital.
Oh, doing the Hutton run with the Mug Initiative. Oh, man.
Yeah, we haven't heard from the pilot in a while, and we just want to check that he's okay. That's
Yeah,
all.
Oh, right.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now, which social
do?
role are you all going to do?
I was going to try diplomacy.
Okay.
I think I should help. I don't think I should do the role.
Sounds good. +2 plus Mara's relationship. I'm gonna roll against you.
We have a plus
Mara's
2, don't we?
really. Yeah, well, we got one going each way.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's +2 for that. So it's going to be +4. So 11 plus 4 is 15.
That was very lucky.
Icy roll.
Very lucky. Oh, well. All right. You got a name or a registry number that I can run
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the
Registry
computer?
number.
Yeah, follow
It's
me.
right here.
Let's go back. Let's go to the back of the workshop. Hey, Loris, I'm gonna sort these ladies out real quick. You make sure nothing explodes or anything, you know?
Yeah, Loris, don't explode nothing while he sorts this out. We'll be fine.
He looks at you quizzically. Oh, she's
What?
usually fine. You feeling alright, miss?
She's
You know,
fine,
I am
she's
fe-
fine.
I'm feeling a bit zany. I'm sorry.
So I see. So yeah, your friend. Let's throw this through and see what we got here. All right. And he starts tapping away on his computer there. Ain't nobody came to us specifically, but we got the records. You can see one visit here in that Type 6 under that name, Commander Armiger. Yeah, about 3 years ago, stayed for a couple of weeks and then headed off.
Did he show
Okay.
us when?
Say again, sorry, Mara?
Did he show us when?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's able to give you like their engineering maintenance records, and the date of departure. And the maintenance records are really boring and routine. This was a almost stock Type 6. It wasn't bought here, but it was basically outfitted with the most powerful Class A shield that he could obviously get his hands on, and all of the cargo space. There was nothing else on that vessel.
How long ago did they last see him?
About 3-ish years. The timescales match up with the information that you've got so far. There's probably only like the discrepancies that you could attribute to different record locations. You know, it's within the margin of error.
Quick question. Does the log show what he was carrying?
No, not these.
Okay. Hey, friend. Do you have somebody down in cargo that we could talk to?
Yeah, maybe. Let me check real quick if we got anyone available.
Much obliged.
Well, no one in person available, but if you got a particular question, you can fire it through me, and I can either tell you if it's quick or ping you later. It ain't.
Yeah, I just want to know what cargo he was carrying, and also, too, do you have any other hits under the pilot's name, Leonard Armiger, as well? For different ships he might have been piloting through here?
No, we've, I remember this one. Points at the entry for the courier. That was a sweet-ass ship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I really want to see that ship. It's... Whew.
Oh,
Me too.
If you ever want to see some real engines, man.
I definitely do.
Works of art. Let me tell you. Pain in the ass to service, but oh boy, I bet those things absolutely sang when they fired up. We ain't got no cargo records for either vessel here, so he didn't unload or take anything on. Sorry about that, but he had his courier. Afshar, how the hell do you pronounce this?
We have no idea.
Beats me.
Collectively, as a group of people, we don't know.
Yeah, this name here. That's all I got for you, I'm afraid. Ain't nothing else that we've got here, unless you want to see these. And he brings up the engine specs.
I do.
I want to see these, yes.
Roll me
Systems repair.
No, cyber.
Oh, okay.
Aw, rip my cyber skill.
Oh yeah. These engines are no joke. They are engineered to the balls, and as he mentioned, you can see like the rough schematics of them, and both of you can make out. Oh yeah, these are real clever, delicate pieces of kit.
Ellie, those would be so
and
nice on my Eagle.
very fast. Oh boy, they would be quick. The thrust, the Newton figure for the thrust, that's a very large number for a ship that small. Very large number.
I want
This is cool. Oh, you can see her calling card right here. And Ellie points out like the Felicity calling card in the specs. Such a clever way of putting your name in there. Oh man, maybe one day my kitty mag boots will just take off. I
Well,
can
You- we can
do
all
you
the-
not want mag boots to not take off? Ain't that the point?
I mean, but these are
You
mag
got
boots
jokes.
for cats.
Never mind. Your friend got my joke.
I'm like,
I mean, I
Ellie,
got
don't
the
worry.
joke.
Don't worry.
I just thought it wasn't worth.
Never mind. All right.
Okay.
Now, politely, get the hell out of my workshop. I'm busy.
Sir, I thought we
He
had
grins
some.
at you. He grins
Oh,
at you.
okay.
Go on, Scarper.
Well-
I got shit I gotta do. Thank you for
Well-
popping by. If you've got anything you need for your ship, just give us a call. Right now, though, I got this engine to fix.
All right. Well. You get out of our hair. Bye. And then Ellie scampers off.
bye. Thank you for the help.
You're welcome. Now, go on, get out of here. I got apprentices and all manner of nonsense to sort out. And he walks you out politely and bids you farewell. And at that point, I think it's a good opportunity to take our break, mostly because I didn't realize what the time was, and we haven't had a break yet. So yeah, we will take a break for 5 to 10 minutes to grab a snack, grab a drink, visit the loo, stretch your legs, take your meds if you've not taken your meds today, and if you're wearing a binder, remember to have a few deep breaths, and don't wear it for longer than the medically advised 6 hours. We will be back 5 to 10, and yeah, see you shortly.